O future bright, 'neath the purple and white, all hail to SFA. Mid Texas pines, we have found peaceful shrines where every month is May. Long live our alma mater. Honor to thee for A. As years unfold, happy memories we'll hold. All hail to SFA.
Will the guests please be seated for the procession of the faculty, graduates, and platform party? Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress, and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. hosted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The Color Guard is commanded by Cadet Ellie Nasser and includes Cadet Leo Secour, Cadet Anna Lobby, Cadet Mariah Caldera, and Cadet Ellie Nasser.
All right, you guys can be seated. I want to thank our Lumberjack Battalion for helping us with our ceremony this evening. I want to say good evening to everyone and would like to welcome each of you to the 2025 Summer Commencement Exercises at Stephen F. Austin State University. I am Neil Weaver. I am the president of the university, and certainly we are excited and honored to be able to celebrate today with you. As we get started with our ceremony today, I'd like to introduce some of our platform guests and some of our administrators who are here with us tonight. I'm going to ask them to stand, but I'm going to ask you to hold your applause until they've all been introduced so we can get through this relatively quickly. Dr. Jordan Barkley, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Jason Reese, Interim Dean, Nelson Rushi College of Business. Dr. Stacy Hendricks, the Interim Dean of the James I. Perkins College of Education. Dr. Gary Wirtz, Dean of the Mickey Elliott College of Fine Arts. Dr. Hans Williams, Dean of the Arthur Temple College of Forestry and Agriculture. Dr. Dustin Knepp, Dean of the College of Liberal and Applied Arts. Dr. Kimberly Childs, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics. Dr. Forrest Lane, Dean of Research and Graduate Studies. Ms. Uchenna Njoku, Student Body President. Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of the Alumni Relations. Ms. Nita Hudson, Lecturer of Music, and Mr. Mickey Diaz, our Registrar. We'd also like to introduce some folks on the front row who are here with us. Ms. Gina Oglesby, the Senior Vice President for Organizational Effectiveness. Dr. Kent Willis, Senior Vice President for Enrollment and Student Engagement. Mr. Damon Derrick, Vice President and General Counsel, Chief of Staff. Ms. Jill Still, Vice President for University Advancement. Miss Judy Cruel, Vice President for Finance, Mr. Mike Coffey, Vice President for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, Miss Jane Ann Bridges, our Chief Audit Officer, Dr. Mark Guidry, our Associate Provost, and Dr. Jason Bruck, Faculty Senate Chair. Will you please help me thank these folks for joining us tonight to recognize our students? We also have many members of the SFA faculty with us this evening to share in this exciting moment with you. This is a ceremony of great pride and accomplishment for them, just as it is for you. Our faculty are an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates and in many disciplines have brought Stephen F. Austin State University not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach. It is their caring that is on display today. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to the members of the faculty for their commitment to their students and to SFA. At this time, it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium SFA Student Body President, Ms. Uchenna Njoku.
Good evening, everyone. I would also like to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. This is a wonderful and exciting time for all of us, especially our graduates and their friends and family. We are so glad you're here. I hope it's a great night for all. Thank you so much, and Axum Jacks.
I hope I speak for all of us who work here when I say that we take tremendous joy from your successes and great pride in your accomplishments. When we hear your name called and when we see the smiles on your families' faces, we hear those shouts and the cheering from the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you and especially proud for you. The summer 2025 graduating class includes 308 degrees earned by 306 students. We have 2 students who are actually earning their master's degree tonight before they're earning their bachelor's degree tomorrow. Is Caleb here? Caleb, stand up. Good job. I don't know how that's possible, but they assured me that it's okay. 230 students are earning their bachelor's degree, 68 are earning their master's degree, and 10 are earning their doctoral degree. The youngest student earning a bachelor's degree this summer is 19 years old, a bachelor's degree in nursing. And our oldest student earning a degree today is 57 years old. There are graduates from 11 countries in addition to the United States, including Australia, Canada, Ghana, India, Jamaica, Japan, Kiribati, Nigeria, Nepal, and South Africa. There are also graduates from 8 states other than Texas: Alabama, California, Connecticut, Illinois, Louisiana, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Wisconsin. Students, as you know, this ceremony is only for our graduate students. This is the first time we have used this facility for this ceremony. And it's the first time I've ever done a commencement ceremony where the students were sitting behind me. So I'm trying to get used to this. But in the past, we've had the same commencement speaker for our bachelor's degree and undergraduate ceremonies we had for our graduate ceremony. And it always struck me as odd to hear a speech that was directed toward undergraduate students when you're no longer undergraduate students and your world is different. So today we're doing things a little different. Today, you are the honored guests. You are the stars of this show. You are, in fact, joining a very exclusive club. Now, you might find it hard to recognize in this room because all of the people on this stage have earned a master's degree, just like many of you, or all of you. 10 of you have earned your doctoral degrees, and many of us up here have also. But the reality is that only 10% of the population in the United States has a master's degree. And only 2% of the population of the United States has a doctorate degree. So you are joining a long list of the population who have achieved, who have overcome challenges. They've overcome distractions. And we are proud to recognize you and induct you into this group today, and we are going to honor you. So instead of eliminating time on the stage for you, we eliminated the commencement speaker. I'm sorry. If you don't like that, I'm sorry. That's too bad. We wanted to make sure that you had a different ceremony than your undergraduate degree. When I earned my first degree, I was 21 years old. Now, except for one student up here who is graduating, getting his bachelor's and his master's at the same time, most of us are different when we get our master's degree. In fact, when I earned my master's degrees, instead of being 21 and thinking about the after graduation party, I was 31 years old. I was married and had 3 kids. I had a 6-year-old, 2 4-year-old twins. Over those 10 years, I had changed jobs a number of times. I had started on a master's degree at one school. I'd changed jobs, started a different master's degree at another school, then changed jobs again and went back to the first school to finish the degree. On the 1-hour drive to the commencement ceremony, we had a flat tire. So I'm out there on the side of the road, white shirt and tie, changing a tire. I was in a summer graduation just like this. It was hot. Christy didn't want the boys running around on the side of the highway, so they were literally hanging out the window watching Dad struggle trying to change a tire. I showed up at graduation sweaty, dirty, frustrated, and late. Instead of looking forward to the after graduation party, I just wanted to know where I could buy a tire so we could get home. Through all of that, I still remember what it felt like to walk across the stage. I've been very fortunate in my life. I've had a lot of successes. I've done a lot of things that I'm very proud of. But earning my master's degree was the proudest moment that I've ever had of myself. When I was able to shake the president's hand and I waved to Christy and the boys, I felt like I had done something special. And I hope that you feel like you have done something special by being here today. So when you receive your hood and you cross this stage, I encourage you to take a moment and think about how far you have come, what you have accomplished, and how proud you should be of yourself. You have our congratulations. Dr. Barkley, will you please come forward and begin our degree awarding ceremony?
And now it's time to present the candidates for degrees. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? President Weaver, these candidates have completed the appropriate course of study for the doctoral degree and are recommended to you by the graduate faculty and Dean of Research and Graduate Studies as being qualified for the rights and privileges of a person of understanding.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the doctoral degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree. Today, each doctoral graduate will be hooded by their major professor.
The James I. Perkins College of Education, Dr. Stacy Hendricks, Interim Dean. Dr. Aaron Michael Harrell, Educational Leadership, Developing an AI Teacher Assistant, a mixed method study of artificial intelligence scoring and feedback capabilities. Directed by Dr. Brian Uriegas, Associate Professor, Education Studies. Gaps between training and teaching demands in the 21st century classroom. Study of flexible perceptions. Education Studies.
like to ask the Dean of Research and Graduate Studies, Dr. Forrest Lane, to present the master's candidates.
Will the candidates for the master's degrees please rise and remain standing? Provost Barkley, on behalf of the graduate faculty, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all of their academic requirements and are entitled to receive their respective degrees.
President Weaver, it is my honor as Provost to confirm that all of the degree candidates standing before you have been certified by their dean, and they are now entitled to receive their respective degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Texas, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University of Texas System Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the master's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree. Graduates, again, congratulations. Well done. We're very proud of you. Tonight you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are, if you are not already, you are SFA alumni. And that designation and that distinction will stay with you for the rest of your life. So before I wrap up, I want you to know and I want you to remember that your diploma is more than just a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are. It is a symbol of what you have done. It is proof that you have what it takes to be successful no matter what life puts in your way. You will overcome. You will succeed. It is my honor to say on behalf of our faculty, the staff, the students, the administration, and all of the alumni, congratulations. It's now my pleasure to introduce and invite to the podium Mr. Craig Turnage, the Executive Director of Alumni Relations, who will offer some brief congratulatory remarks to our graduates. Following his remarks, please stand and join Miss Nita Hudson in singing our university song. You will find the words in the back of your program, or you can follow along on the screen. At the conclusion of the university song, the platform party will depart for the academic recession. We ask that our guests please remain seated until all of the graduates have been able to exit the auditorium.
On behalf of the SFA Alumni Association and over 120,000 living SFA alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the alumni family. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you all back at homecoming here in October. Now, graduates, move your tassels. Congratulations, and as always, Axum Jacks.